Warning, despite the subject matter at the focus of these videos, my reviews are not intended for viewers under the age of 13, so if you're not of age, turn off the video now. Are they gone? Great, let's get to the intro already. Dashing through this show so I can get to season 2. Gonna talk about this special so no one will feel blue. Ho ho ho! I sure am jolly coming off of that Halloween special, since it allowed me to kick back and not worry so much about character and story drama. Okay, I did talk a lot more about character arcs than I expected, but still it was fun to look at an episode that had virtually no strings attached to the main narrative of the show. Hell, if anything, that Halloween review made me more motivated to look at this episode, since it is, technically, the final episode of Season 1. Luckily, Beast Morphers ended on good enough terms that this episode will likely close out the remaining character arcs for the season, i.e. Blaze and Roxy. And even if this episode doesn't end up doing that, I can still enjoy it as a fun holiday romp. So dust off your stockings and grab some cocoa as we look at the Power Rangers Beast Morphers Christmas special, Scrazzle's Revenge. The episode opens with festive jingle bells as Steel burns Christmas cookies with the Beast Bots. I gotta admit, it's nice seeing all the good guy robots being buddy-buddy with each other. The Rangers come in and see the burnt food, but Crew says they're all excited about their first Christmas with the Rangers. Steel's happy to be spending the holiday with Nate and even hopes to see Santa, but the Gold Ranger says he'll be too busy with work he's got in the lab since they still haven't found Scrazzle. Steel understands, even though he's hurt by this revelation, leading the Beast Bots to ask if the other Rangers will spend Christmas with them, but they all have plans with their families. Oh, who cares? You don't need those guys for a holly jolly robo Christmas. A boisterous voice then calls Ravi's wrist comm looking for the Power Rangers.
Who's that, Ravi?
It's about the Zord.
Plumber.
The Zord plumber?
Yeah, you know, all our Zords are destroyed and, we're rebuilding, so we just thought, why not add bathtubs?
Bathtubs? I can't wait! Taking a bath is very human.
Ha! Damn it, Steel, I can always count on you to save a scene. After the Rangers leave, the bots reflect on the families of the team, which leads to the first batch of clips. These include reporter Reeves helping to get Zoe's X-Bikes more popular, even though all she did was film, plus that infuriating moment with her destroying the supposed Ranger identity footage for integrity or some shit. Cruz then talks about Devin and his dad, with clips showing basically every important moment of their arc throughout the season. Steel offers his 2 cents about parents always loving their children no matter what, which leads Smash to talk about the missed opportunity scene with Ravi and Commander Shaw in the second to last episode. The show even replays Ravi killing Avatar Roxy, and while it's cut down a little, it's still not a good look. Devin breaks up this trip down memory lane to inform Steel that Scrazzle's back, and after the intro, the Rangers arrive on the scene to see shit's on fire. What the hell? I thought this was a Christmas special. Where's the snow? Ravi notices Scrazzle near a Christmas tree, so the Rangers morph into action before splitting up. Silver and Gold go after the general, but before they fight him, Scrazzle uses a Christmas laser to suck Nate into an ornament. Power Rangers! Where you can say a sentence like that and it's not weird. This puts Steel on guard, with Silver deflecting Scrazzle's blast until his laser runs out of Morph-X, so the general calls on Tronics to hold off Steel while he recharges his weapon. While that's going on, the other Rangers are in a battle that's epic as hell against Infernotron that ends with Ravi and Zoe holding the villain so Devin can blast him to bits. Steel then calls for backup, and after the Rangers help their friend with the Tronics, he tells them that Nate was ornamentified. Scrazzle reappears and sucks up Devin and Zoe into ornaments, so Ravi just shoots him, allowing Steel to grab the Christmas laser. Scrazzle teleports away, saying this isn't over, before the Rangers return to GB with the Christmas tree. Oh hey, a rhyme. Steel's hard at work, trying to get the others unornamentified, confident that he can do this, since he's observed Nate all this time.
When it comes to Robotron contraptions, I am the master. Oh no! Robbie, I'm sorry!
Oh no!
Robbie!
Well, that could have gone better. Now that another Ranger is trapped, Steel doubts he can save the team, but Nate motivates his brother by bringing up how Gold and Silver worked together to get the Zord computer back online after the fake Steel shot it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that episode review, it's hard for me to explain that here. The flashback gets real Steel back in the game, but then Commander Shaw calls about a Gigadrone. Since the Rangers are still in a Christmas crisis, the Beastbots are the only ones who can man the Zords, but they're worried because they've never piloted the Zords without the Rangers before. Now it's the other Rangers' turn to motivate their robot friends to action by reminding Smash about how he saved Ravi from Turbotron, reminding Cruz about how he helped against Tubatron, and reminding Jax how he tricked Railtron. The Clips charge up the Beastbots enough so they're ready to take down the Gigadrone, while Steel works on saving the Rangers. When they get on the field, the Beastbots discover that Scruzzle's inside the Gigadrone, and since it's a fire type, Cruz fights the drone while Jax douses the flames, and Smash gathers up cars to get them out of harm's way. However, Scruzzle deploys Gigatronics to keep Cruz busy while he melts a Morphex tower, but the Beastbot beats the Gigatronics before finishing off the General for good. All the Beastbots give the sign-off, having saved the day, and after the fight, Nate instructs Steel enough for the Rangers to be finally free of their spherical prisons. The Rangers thank the Beastbots for their heroics, and the Beastbots humbly mention that now the Rangers can spend Christmas with their families. However, the Rangers reveal that they'll be spending Christmas together with the Beastbots, adding that they've organized a special surprise trip. Steel excitedly guesses what the trip is before Santa walks in, and the episode ends with our heroes riding off to the North Pole in Santa's sleigh. This episode is alright. It is entertaining, but there's not much here in terms of story and character. And that's a shame because I was really hoping for closure with Blaze and Roxy, but they're not even in this episode, which is odd, but it does make sense in context. After all, they've both been in comas for a year, so they could still be recovering, or they're catching up with family like everyone else. What's even odder is that Ben and Betty aren't here, since I feel like their shenanigans would fit nicely with this episode, but they're probably also with family. The only character we get closure with is Scruzzle, but his story is basically he has an evil scheme and isn't even taken out by the Rangers at the end. However, for what it's worth, I like that this Christmas special has so much focus on the robot heroes. I just wish the message about the robots needing to believe in themselves made more sense. I mean, this isn't the first time the Beastbots have operated the Zords without the Rangers, and that plot point is introduced just so there's some justification for the Clips this time around. Since all of those flashbacks boil down to, hey, remember when this happened? Speaking of, the Clips this time are not from bad episodes, but half of them are from specific moments in the season that I personally ranted about. However, despite how flimsy the clip element of this clip show is handled, I do think the action here is top notch. The fight between the Rangers and Infernotron is nothing short of badass, and it was cool to see the Beastbots take care of Scruzzle on their own. Overall, this episode is okay. I realized halfway through my rewatch that this special wasn't made to be seen, but rather something to just throw on in the background while the family opens presents on Christmas morning. So if that's what you're looking for, then this episode is for you. However, if you're like me and was hoping for something of substance in this final episode of the season, then I'm afraid I cannot recommend this one. I'm Nick, aka IronBat1993, and I look forward to seeing you all next time for reviews of Power Rangers Beast Morphers Season 2. May the power protect you.